I just got done watching Boruto episode 20. I really thought about what I was gonna say because the episode was really nicely paced, okay? We weren't like just lingering around in one area for too long, which I really did enjoy. We did get some fights that were, short and concise, but they were fun and enjoyable to watch, okay? Now, obviously, the episode picks up where it last left off. You see Sasuke getting attacked by an unknown assailant. Happens to be Shin Uchiha. He's like a little boy that happens to have the Uchiha crest on his back, as it is revealed right on the beginning of the episode, and he has the Sharingan, okay? Now, here's the thing. When he fought Sasuke, Sasuke handled that fight like a pro, okay? This man is missing one arm, mind you. He's missing an arm. And this man was defending himself and attacking at the same time. And then he did this really, really cool thing with his sword where he was holding the sword. He did hand signs with one hand while holding the sword. And basically he ran electricity through the sword into the chain link that Shin Uchiha had. And that's basically what we are revealed, that he has the Sharingan and he has the Uchiha crest on his back. Now, the fight itself didn't really seem to phase Sasuke. But then when he saw that this boy had the Sharingan, he kind of just got shook. He's like, wait, what? Like, who are you? Right? Because as far as we know, the only Uchiha that are supposed to be alive is Sarada and Sasuke. But anyways, it goes from there to the Leaf Village. You guys already know that Sarada is trying to look for Sasuke. She wants to go on this trip to find Sasuke. And basically the first thing that we are met with is her running towards the Hokage office, where she overhears Naruto talk about meeting up with Sasuke. And that's where she gets the idea to tail him, okay? The way that it worked out for Sarada was weird as hell to me. Okay, so first of all, she's waiting for Naruto to leave the village so she can tail him. And all of a sudden, you're met with Boruto and Mitsuki, who were about to deliver a lunch for Naruto, but because Naruto left, they weren't able to deliver it to him. So Sarada sees that as an opportunity to use it to actually tail Naruto and at the same time be able to meet her dad, okay? So, I really like the episode, this part in the episode where, like, Boruto's like, nah, listen, I'ma just take the lunch back to my mom, okay? And then talk to her about not doing lunches for this man. And Sarada's super persistent about it. And you know why she's persistent, but Boruto just sees it as this weird thing, like, why do you care? Why do you want to deliver it so badly, Shikamaru convinces Boruto, hey, listen, she's gonna go the same way Naruto's going. Right, just give her the lunch, and then he hands over the lunch, which is the best excuse for Sarada to meet up with Naruto, right? And then obviously, consequentially, meet up with Sasuke. Now, the crazy thing that happens is Chocho is in this episode just for comedic relief again. She keeps talking about finding her real dad, even though her real dad is Choji, right? Like, we know this. Here's the thing, though. All of a sudden, we have a shot of Shin and the mastermind, the one that actually gives him the orders, talking about kidnapping Sarada. So they want to use Sarada as basically as leverage, so that way they can deal with Sasuke. Okay, he talks about basically using Sarada in many ways to get to Sasuke. And here's the thing that goes beyond crazy, which I really like. Okay, it went from that to Shin trying to fight Sarada and Chocho, and Sarada actually puts up a decent fight, and then she has this little tag team moment with Chocho. But right as Shin is about to basically just X out Chocho, Naruto pops up in the picture, and this man shows you why he's a badass. He shows why he's like the greatest ninja of his time. During this fight with Naruto, Shin Uchiha releases the mangekyou Sharingan. And let me tell you right now, his mangekyou Sharingan's ability is the most trash ability of any mangekyou Sharingan in the show. Okay, when you thinking about Madara, when you're thinking about Chisui, when you're thinking about Itachi and Sasuke's mangekyou Sharingan, you think of really nice powers, right? For example, Chisui has the Kotoa Matsukami, which essentially lets you control other people without them even realizing it. That shit's a really nice power, right? Then we have Itachi and Sasuke, you know, they got the flame control. Well, they got the Amaterasu. Itachi has Amaterasu. Itachi, I don't know if he has the flame control per se. We didn't really get to see. But Sasuke has the flame control. And then, of course, you have what every other person has with a mangekyou Sharingan, which is the Susanoo. And this man's ability is just the ability to remotely control weapons. How trash of an ability is that, man? When all you can really do is just control weapons without you having to actually physically have them. Don't get me wrong, that could come in handy, okay? If you can surprise your opponent, that could come in real handy. But compared to all the other ones, it's just complete and utter garbage. This man just goes into, you know, Sage Mode, Cloak, and KCM, and he just basically starts going ham on Shin. I mean, Shin basically dodges a lot of the attacks, but in general, Naruto is not really being serious, right? And the mastermind behind this entire thing, you know, commands Shin, hey, listen, you can't fight him, okay? You cannot beat this man by yourself, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna retreat. And they retreat kind of like how Toby used to do it, where like they had a little swirly teleportation technique. And now we have this little moment in the episode that was actually kind of nice. You know, it was kind of like a slower pace, but it was still just good enough for you to enjoy it. You know, Naruto is just chilling with Sarada. They're eating they actually ate the meal that Boruto was supposed to bring to Naruto. And Naruto's talking to Sarada about how Sasuke used to be. You know, how basically she reminds him of Sakura and Sasuke in different ways. And then we talk about also Chocho, because Chocho keeps talking about finding her real dad. So Naruto's like, where did Choji go? Where did Choji go? Because that's what he assumes that's what she means, is Choji. But that's not the case. But basically, by the end of the episode, we have them go to the place where they gotta meet up with Sasuke. Sarada, of course, all of a sudden wants to go to the toilet, okay? Because the thing is, they stop right before they get to the place where they gotta meet up, which is like this little temple, and they're tired, okay? You know, Naruto says, you know, just put down your backpack, let's chill here for a minute, and then we can actually meet up Sasuke. So she decides that it's a good idea to say, hey, I gotta go to the toilet. So Naruto gives her some privacy. She uses that moment to go to the temple by herself. And I don't know if this is the first time she awakens the Sharingan, by the way, but as she's heading towards the temple, her Sharingan activates, which is with the one tomo. I don't know if that's the first time she activated it or she already had it. I'm just saying, because the way that it was portrayed, it was almost like, because she got so emotional that she was gonna meet her dad, that's what triggered the Sharingan activating. Now, with that being said, put out the way, she goes inside the temple, and we see a little shot of Sasuke, okay, like chilling in a corner in the fucking background in the darkness. And then as she's about to say, hey, dad, or papa, you know, she likes to say, hey, papa. As she's about to say that, Sasuke's like, who are you? Are you one of them? Or like, he said something about like, oh, I'm impressed that you found me. And I guess he's confusing her for one of those little Shin Uchiha motherfuckers, because obviously he just got done seeing somebody that had the Uchiha crest and the Sharingan. So because Sarada also has the Sharingan activated, he assumes that it's somebody that, you know, is trying to impersonate another Uchiha or something. So it ends there, okay? It ends there. And I laughed at that scene, because you would think you would recognize your own daughter. You know, even if you've been away from the village for like fucking 20 years, you'd think you'd recognize at least the face of your daughter, because at the end of the day, that's still your daughter. You would recognize her regardless. Now, the next episode, the preview that we're gonna get is, it's called Sasuke and Sarada. And I guess that's when Sarada starts talking to Sasuke and asking him the questions that she wanted answered from Sakura, but Sakura was not able to answer. And by the way, on this episode, what I really liked, it was a very, 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 very minor detail, but I like the fact that Naruto straight up tells Sarada, listen, even though Sasuke doesn't wear glasses, you have the same eyes as him. I like that little detail, because she wanted that answer from Sakura, and Sakura wasn't able to give it to her, and she got that response so casually from Naruto without her even having to ask him about that. You know, that was really a nice little detail there. I don't know why I enjoyed it so much specifically, but I just really found it to be almost like, hey, you know what? At least she got some kind of info on how Sasuke is, and it kind of at the very least put her at ease. And even she says it in the episode. Sarada really feels relaxed when she's around Naruto. And if you guys seen Shippuden and OG Naruto, that's what a lot of characters say in the anime itself when it comes to Naruto. He gives out this really nice, relaxing feeling when you're around him. And it's kind of crazy how they are still kids, okay? Because Chocho mentions this, by the way. There are still kids that know there's a tailed beast inside Naruto. I think that's also like a cool thing, that it's not really something that has like a stigma to it anymore. It's more like, okay, hey, he has a tailed beast inside him. I really like that, because as you guys know, there was always this like stigma around people that had tailed beasts inside of them. And you're seeing Sarada and Chocho be impressed at the fact that Naruto has this chakra and is able to use it properly. That was fucking cool, man. As like an OG fan, that was just so cool to see. But just in general, this specific thing they're doing with Naruto Gaiden on the anime, they're doing it really nicely. I'm really liking the pacing. I'm liking how they're going about it. In general, man, you know, I really enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as well. I don't know specifically if we're gonna be getting anything slower paced in the next episode, because the preview didn't give out too much in terms of scenes. We do see that KCM Naruto is on the preview. We see Sasuke is about to, I think, fight. So I'm assuming we're gonna be getting a fight pretty soon. Okay, so that's actually very exciting. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the video here. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode. I really enjoyed it, like I said before. And I guess, you know what, the next thing to do is just to see if we get the answers that we really want. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Peace.